nvidia, it's a $1.1 trillion company that continues to defy logic with a PE ratio of 227 and trading at a price to sales of 42 at the moment. Is it a buy? Well, let's take a quick look at the charts and the current status of the market today. If we take a quick look at NVIDIA, we can see that from an RSI and MFI level, the relative strength index, which is overbought, oversold, that we want to pay attention to, we have been in overbought territory since May, but with momentum turning positive on June 1st, there continues to be this push higher, and you can see that support level coming off of December. We pushed to 434. Heading into Wednesday's trading session. The money flow index, however, which is an indicator that measures price strength and volume strength, is at the highest that we have seen back to February. Yet, even though in February we were overbought, as you can see, this stock has defied the trend of momentum and continued to ride higher throughout the cycle. The only bad news at the moment for NVIDIA is the fact that the Qs, the NASDAQ 100, is also overbought, and we're starting to see a little bit of institutional selling as we move deeper into June. Expectations is that momentum will remain very, very strong in the market, and that NVIDIA and the rest of the AI stocks, the big magnificent seven, will continue to lift the market higher as buyers continue to step in and purchase at any dip that comes in on these tech names. Now, when it comes to NVIDIA, what are the headlines that we want to be paying attention to? Well, this is a big one. China's ByteDance has bought effectively $1 billion of NVIDIA's GPUs for AI this year. And effectively, this purchase alone is bigger than all of the purchases from the previous year. So looking forward, China continues to gobble up NVIDIA GPUs. There is significant demand all across the space in artificial intelligence today. Now, as we look further out into NVIDIA from a long-term perspective, particularly on the monthly momentum is now overbought as well. And that could be a little bit of problematic in the short term, as from a long-term perspective, investors may head for the exits looking at other catalysts that are happening in the market right now, particularly the Federal Reserve. Jerome Powell will testify before Congress on Wednesday and Thursday. He will appear before the House Financial Committee this afternoon, and then will appear before the Senate Committee tomorrow. But as we move deeper into the cycle of this year, recessionary concerns continue to abound, and the Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates once again during its July meeting. Thinking about NVIDIA, thinking about buying, well, be very, very careful. You want to effectively set very tight stops on your positions at the moment. You might want to do something known as a covered call, where you purchase the stock and then sell a call at a higher level. That provides a little bit of protection for your position. Or you may want to consider, if you want to own this stock for the long term, looking deep in the money and selling put spreads in order to make money on this stock if it continues to move higher, but picking a place where you are content to purchase the stock if it does move lower. From a long-term perspective, this stock is continuing to rise. AI continues to defy logic with these stretched valuations, and a lot of institutions are heading for the exits right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is time to bail on NVIDIA, but it is time to raise the yellow flag and be a little bit cautious, given the fact that we are clearly in overbought territory, both on our daily, weekly, and monthly momentum price readings with relative strength and MFI. The one last thing to pay attention to with NVIDIA, watch the MACD very, very closely. As we have seen, whenever this black line gets below the red line, that divergence, ultimately what we see is a sell-off that follows. So be very, very cautious in this environment. You can see when this pulled back in December, we had a move down from about 187 down to about 142. There is steep downside to NVIDIA in a big sell-off from institutions and retail investors. But from the long-term perspective, this trillion-dollar company is one of the most dominant players in AI and continues to absolutely blow away its competition in Intel and AMD. All right, everybody, we're signing off right now. Check us out at moneymorninglive.com. And also check out Postcards from the Florida Republic on Substack. Have a great day.